All right, so I've been looking over a lot of my progressive overloading, and I don't think I'm doing enough of it. I'm trying to do better about keeping track of what I did like the last pool day, for example, today. And last time I did a pool day, like or last week, because that's when I did a deadlift, it was three sets of 4 reps. I think it was 3 sets of 3 reps at 315. So I did that. And these are just warm up reps. Instead of doing 3 reps of 315, I wanted to do 5 reps, 3 sets of 5. That's what I'm gonna start programming. Just 3 sets of 5 from here on out, at least for the next 9 weeks, I suppose, till the end of summer. I think that's around the end of summer, and I'm gonna be progressively overloading them 5 pounds, 5 pounds a session a week. So the deadlift, instead of doing 3 reps, 315, I'm doing 5 reps, 295, which is my max is 365. And if you do the percentages, 80% of 365 is 292 pounds. So 295 is pretty close. So I believe this is 295 right here. And it felt okay. I was also working a lot on my form for deadlifting. The biggest thing is I have my butt a lot higher than I did like the last few days. Because when I put my butt too low, when I was like deadlifting pretty much my entire life before this, I would try to put my butt like as low as possible, try to have like my chest up. And you do want to have your chest up, no doubt about that. But I was really focusing on just keeping that neutral spine position, not having my back rounded. And it's okay if my butt's up pretty high. I suppose, I mean, I put my butt as far back as I could, but I no longer had the problem of my butt coming up before my back. It was pretty much one fluid motion driving through the ground. And it felt really good. I was able to do 3 sets of 5, and I didn't fail. So that was nice. I struggled a little bit more with my second set than I did with my third. Because honestly, I think on my third set, I don't know if I like locked out well enough. Which I think this is it. This might be my second or third. I don't remember. Anyway, I didn't do a good job locking out on my third set when I was looking at the film before. I think I was just kind of tired. But now that I have a pretty good baseline of where I'm at as far as deadlifting, now I'm really like, I'm gonna start progressively overloading it every week. So I'm confident about that. 300 pounds, at least 5 pounds. So hopefully I can get it up 45 pounds over the next 9 weeks. That is the plan. And then as far as my, okay, so this is my third set right here. I squatted again today as well, but I didn't do heavy squatting. Rather, I was focusing on my technique. I was doing, what are they called? Nordic? No. Goblet. I was doing goblet squats, and I had the 25-pound vest on, 30-pound dumbbell, and was focusing on trying to get rid of my butt wink. I noticed I have pretty bad butt wink, so I was just focusing mostly on trying to keep that, keeping my hips from dipping, and my lumbar spine from curving too much. So, I wasn't doing like heavy squats. Like last week I did, like really 315 deadlift, 315 squats, and it was really, it was not very productive, So I'm going to do heavy squats tomorrow. And then, pretty much for like the days that I do my heavy deadlifts, I'm not going to do heavy squats, which honestly, I probably should have been like, I shouldn't even like really been considering that. But today was a pretty good lift. Like, I was lifting for like 2.5 hours. And I didn't do any cardio either. I did do some ab work, but I didn't do any cardio. No mile running today or anything along those lines. But overall, I felt really good about this. I did pull-ups that were weighted with my vest. And I did like another set of pull-ups. I did 3 sets of 6 with the 25-pound vest. And then I just did a set of 10 body weight, and they felt so light. So I'm also progressively overloading my pull-up as well. Instead of doing like a bunch of body weight reps now at this point, I'm doing the weighted vest, the 25-pound weighted vest, which I think is pretty nice. I should also get one of those chains that you could attach so you can have a plate hanging off of your weightlifting belt. It just looks cool, you know. I suppose I will get to the point where I'll have to start doing more than 25 pounds. But yeah, I mean, the back extensions is another example of something that I'm progressively overloading. Last week I was holding a 5-pound dumbbell against my chest along with the 25-pound vest, and now I'm doing a 10-pound dumbbell up against my chest and doing 20 reps. And honestly, it really hurts my hamstrings. I really feel it in my hamstrings more than I feel it in my spinal erector, which I do feel it in my spinal erector, but I really noticed that I was really feeling it in my hamstrings. So just every single exercise that I'm doing, I'm trying to progressively overload. I really feel good about it now at this point, because I don't know, I felt really bad that I went 6 months and I haven't hit a PR in my squat, you know. I tried it on July 3rd. I tried to do a PR and I didn't hit it. So I'm just gonna keep on keeping on, honestly. I will probably give it another couple weeks before I go for another PR in the squats or the deadlift, just so like I really know that I can hit it. Because it's been like 20 days since my last PR attempt, and while I do feel like I can hit it, and that day that I was doing the PR on the squat, I ran a mile before I did it, which I think probably was my biggest downfall. I think I was a little bit fatigued, and I probably would have hit, because 365 is where I'm at. I probably would have hit 370, 375, you know, if I didn't run a mile right before, which honestly, that's on me. I should have ran the mile after I did my full workout. So I'm not beating myself up too much about it, but, you know, I really want to hit 385 at least. Like, I should set an actual day that I'm going to do it, but I will hit 385, like, in the next couple weeks. I'm sure of it. Tomorrow I'm going to do my heavy squatting, high bar back squat. My wrist is feeling better, so I can start doing low bar squats again, and I was tempted to do them today. I was like, okay, maybe I just do some low bar squats, but I just didn't do that. Instead of just doing some goblets, working on form and stuff. Going easy for what's going to be hopefully a really intense 3 sets of 5 tomorrow. Probably going to do like 300 pounds, you know, because I was able to do 3 sets of 3 at 325, which maybe if I do like 315, maybe I can do 3 sets of 5, but that might be asking for a lot, and I'm really trying not to fail. I don't think failing would be good for my fatigue or good for my progressive overload. So maybe I just play it conservative and do 300 pounds, because I know I can hit that. And even if I do just progressively overload over the next 9 weeks, you know, I don't know. I'll play it by ear. I'll see how good 295 feels. And then just see if okay, let's do 300, 305. See if I can do 3 sets of 5. A couple other notes about today. I did the tricep skull crushers with the easy bar. And I didn't do those yesterday during my push day, so I decided to hit those as well. Did a little bit of trap work with the shoulder shrugs, and I did some ab work as well. So just like a lot of accessory work. That's why it took me like 2.5 hours to do this full lift. But yeah, I mean, I was also like super exhausted. After those deadlifts, I was like really tired. I was really taking my time with it. I probably could have condensed this lift into like an hour 45, but you know, it is what it is. I had the time to spare, so that's kind of all. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've been just messing around in the gym over the past 6 months. I haven't actually progressively overloaded how I should be. I haven't been pushing myself, so I'm willing to admit that I'm not like I would like doing sets of 8, sets of 12, or they're good, and progressively overloading. I've been like slowly progressively overloading those, but I think I'm just doing too many. Like that's too many reps, and I gotta start at a certain point just training my nervous system to be ready to do some 1 rep maxes. So it is what it is. I'm just going to be keeping better track of my numbers and making sure that each week I'm doing more than the week before. So that's kind of all. I'm still feeling pretty good, in good spirits, At least my wrist is feeling better, that I was kind of down about that when my wrist was hurting, but now that I'm feeling like, I wouldn't say, I'm 100%. Just a little fatigued, but overall, spirits are still high. So let's see if I can hit a 405 by the end of summer. I guess summer ends like September something. So I still have a little bit of time before I'm really starting to feel the pressure to hit the 405, but I'm feeling pretty confident, 405 is going to be here sooner rather than later. So that's kind of all. Anyway, I'm just going to be a lot more focused about that progressive overload. That's all. Bye.